Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Pisces, hi. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We are about to dive into your money and career reading for the time frame of September the 1st to, wow, September the 26th. I've actually already shuffled all these cards. I'm just doing a quick shuffle again. So Pisces, just to also let you know, or I guess to remind you, because I say it basically every single reading, that I am still dealing with certain technological difficulties, and I really have to try to keep the readings like close to 30 minutes. Otherwise, I run the risk of everything erasing. So I don't want that. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Please leave comments. I'd like to know if the readings are helping you. And also subscribe, because once my YouTube gets to 1,000 subscribers or more, I can open up a membership page and offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. Also, what else? Speaking of my Patreon page, in order to see the extended reading for this reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus Tier Patreon member. There's two tiers on my Patreon page, the Key Membership tier and the Lotus Membership tier. And yeah, they each have their caveats, and I'm looking forward to offering more. But, it takes some time to get there. But with your support, we can definitely get there. Okay, yeah, without further ado, let's get into your money and career reading for the sign of Pisces for the time frame of September the 1st to September the 26th. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so Pisces, it seems that, because the Lovers is also like that choice card, it seems like you have to make a particular, it feels like there's a transition of household or work life, relationship life type transition, or consideration is what's coming through, which to perhaps purchase land or home, or moving in together, or perhaps considering starting a family, or perhaps the aspects of combining incomes of sorts for some of you. It may not necessarily be just relegated to an intimate love affair of sort. This could also be a very strong business partnership relation type thing that's happening here as well for some of you. But there is this camaraderie, there is this sincerity to make this work, and I'm sensing on both parties. And it could be more than two people or two entities per se, just depends on your situation. But there is this sincerity of wanting to combine resources, time management, finances, stuff like that, in which to really grow, become more mature is what I'm hearing in certain elements. Like maturing a foundation of sorts into the next level of things, the next consideration of things. This could be, like I said, for some of you, really tying the knot in certain respects and moving in with one another, whatever the situation is. So you'll know where it resonates with you, whether this is a business relationship, an actual personal relationship, and combining resources or whatever. But this is what you're contemplating right now. This is a decision I'm sensing for a lot of you that you have to make, because there seems to be something like an like an outside timeline for some of you that's kind of nudging this decision to be made. Some of you, I do sense that you may not be in like the same environment moving forward, or developing towards, as in, for example, this, for some of you, this may not be the case of moving in to each other's vice versa. This could be, like I alluded to previously to a certain extent, buying a new home together, or buying a new business office space or whatever together, or something like a brand new establishment, or a brand new household together. Okay, that could very well be your story. It's a major investment into your life. I don't sense this is anything small. It will take, it takes that thought. It takes that commitment, and this is a pivotal point in your money and career life, because it really will affect your life holistically. Especially if a lot of you are sharing it now with a significant other, or you're sharing your company's understandings with this collaboration, or if you're involved in something that's collaborating in certain respects, and you're a part of that whole discussion. Further clarification. Yeah, see, Page of Swords. This is definitely new terrain, and you're trying to. Page of Swords is like you're going to be open minded, learning as you go. You come with a level of experience and thought process and ideas, creativity and insights for yourself as well. But this is a willingness with the Page of Swords. This is a willingness to learn, a willingness to proceed in this capacity, and making the best decisions, navigating something new, and applying a level of logic and practicality to this, creativity to this. So that's what's happening right here, because it is new. It is some type of transition, and it will require math, is what I'm hearing. It will require certain legal documents of sorts, reading in certain respects. Maybe some of you are discussing maybe your prenup in certain respects, or the contracts towards what do you call it? The union of companies, or something like that. But it is very new. You're very open to it. You're very open to learn, and really seeing where this can go. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Tower energy, the foundations that you find yourself in right now, or some of you already, or may already be in the transition phase. But remember when I told you that I feel like there's this outside force, or a time sensitive thing, or something that's pushing this need for this decision to be made. That's what like the Tower energy also is. There's this foundational change, this shift that's happening with or without your approval. It doesn't matter. There's just certain circumstances that's causing a change, and you have to make certain decisions on which to reestablish, reaffirm, get ready develop this new foundation for your life and your well-being. Okay, and that's what's being discussed here. That's why I felt a lot of with the Lover's energy, with that choice, and we really did talk about like a foundation, an environment type vibes. Okay, so the Tower energy is literally coming in and further clarifying that yeah, there is going to be this foundational shift, new foundations being built in your life, and this is the time to really solidify these decisions, to really quantify certain things, and to adjust certain things, and to rebuild for some of you, or move into a new establishment of sorts, or whatever. There's just this new foundation that is required to support this next phase of your money and career life, as it may also be intertwined with other entities, other establishments, or even this intimate relationship. Okay, Pisces, this is actually good. It's just it's not like it happens overnight, and it's not like it's always quote unquote the easiest thing to do. but it's something that I sense there's a level of excitement that you want to do it. You're excited about it, but you also want it done right in the best possible way so it doesn't cause any grievance to you or anyone else who may be involved. Further insight into that line, and we have, message of concern. It literally, but I said this, like this outside force. It could be something might be a little bit time sensitive. Contracts may be in certain respects maybe coming up. Maybe if it's a real estate thing, you're being advised that there's other bids on the property and you need to consider. There could be a family dynamic that needs, maybe someone is expecting and the doctor said X, Y, and Z, this is coming through, and then you'll have to like consider, okay, so we need a home, you know what I mean, or something like that. It could be being offered this understanding with this new company or something like that, but you have to finish off a contract with another company or something. It could be any number of things. Where it suits for you. But that's what I was trying to tell you, Pisces. That I feel like there's this outside element that's kind of gently nudging, quote unquote, on the gentle part, because it is making a certain sense of urgency, but you still have a little bit of time in certain respects to really put things together. So that's what the message of concern is alluding to. Further insight, let's see what else is happening. And see the Five of Cups. There's no time for you to look back and regret or say certain things or dwell on the past or even consider any past options at this point to think that it can support or handle this. You're being encouraged to look at these two golden cups, the new opportunity that is availed to you to further grow, to further expand, further become more, to build something new. You are being encouraged. Focus on that. Do not try to retrofit any past development, understanding, or whatever. It served its time. And do not dwell on the past, is what the Five of Cups saying focus on this new foundations. That's what you need to do right now. Okay? Don't try to. I just heard, and I say this in love, but I just this is for some of you. I'm sure it's not all of you, but I heard, stop being cheap. I do I do apologize, Pisces, but you'll know who it resonates to. But I heard in the best loving way. Listen, this is no time to be cheap. Okay, you need to, you need to move forward and invest into the new. The old is done with. Let's move on. Okay, further clarification. The moon energy. Some of you have a little bit of intrepidation because you don't know how everything, like, it's not going to be laid out black and white for you. You know what I mean? It's not. That's why you even have the Page of Swords. It's a level of learning new how to navigate this new thing, how to methodically consider with intelligence and practicality. This is not like the Tower energy can be a little bit chaotic. So everything, it's not going. Listen, Pisces. And that's why some of you may want to see how you might be able to take some old boards from a different establishment to bring in the new, because you're afraid that maybe X, Y, and Z might be. And I'm using that as an example, by the way. I'm not really talking about you taking literal boards from one establishment and bringing it to a possible new establishment because they may not have all the boards or something, for a foundation. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, just because you don't know how everything is going to be does not mean it's not going to work out. You're being encouraged by the moon energy is that things, especially with the Page of Swords, things will be revealed upon each step. Okay? Things are going to be cleared as you pursue, as you persist, as you develop. Okay? Sometimes the answers come in the journey. But you have to be willing to continue to take those steps, okay? And that's what's happening here, okay? Don't mind certain anxieties and certain other understanding. It'll be revealed as you continue to move forward. Not backwards, not standing still. you have to take these actions and initiatives now. Further clarification. Yeah, see, Queen of Wands. There is a level of passion. Again, the lover's energy is here. There's a level of passion that is cooperated and it's complemented by everyone who was involved. There is a wanting to live a lifestyle, okay, with the Queen of Wands. There's a wanting to bring in a level of freedom, practicality, assurance, adventure, discovery, social and networking, stability, being able to work and thrive in an environment that really suits your needs and suits your definition of who you are in life in general. And that is what's being established. That's what you're putting your hands on to get done, and that you're offering only your time to focus on now. And that's what's required. That is what's being asked of you, to be actively engaged with sincerity in the passion of this new dynamic, and making sure things are formulated to your tastes. Okay, so you're being encouraged to be hands-on. Just get it done. Just get the action moving. Be involved. Okay, and that's what the Queen of Wands is, making sure the kingdom is being developed in the way that it's intended to. Okay, and that's moving forward in these new things, not looking backwards. Okay, with the Five of Cups, you don't look backwards. Okay, you're being asked, especially with the Moon energy here paired with the Queen, you're being asked to take the initiative, to take the strong authority and get things done. The Queen of Wands is someone who gets out there and she gets things done. You understand? Okay, and it's definitely reflective of her passion and her intent. Let's see further insight into that line. And we have, courthouse. There you go. This getting things done. So some of you, this is that contract. This is that new promotion. This is that agreement between entities. Some of you, this is that prenup. This is that going over the real estate agreement or something like that. Some of you, this is whatever it is for you. Okay, but it is getting those practical, those efficient things. What is required for this new foundation? You understand? Get on it. It's gonna go in your favor, but you have to actively move forward. Okay, you cannot just be sitting still, looking backwards, or thinking that you can take some old bricks or something and bring into a new establishment. No, you cannot do that. Okay, you have to move forward with this new development of things. Okay, some of you, this is also exiting a contract like I spoke about before, so you can enter these new contracts. Okay, this is quite interesting. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's not like, clearly, it's not like the easiest thing. Okay, but these are things that has to be done, and it is speaking towards these development. It's literally building, okay, this new development in your money and career, in your life, whatever aspect of this is when it comes to family or business partners or whatever the situation is. And you clearly see that everything is not, it's not laid out like a silver spoon in your tongue or something like that. It's clearly seen as step by step learning, organizing as you go, establishing as you go. The Tower energy letting you know that this is, the old foundations are broken down, is torn away, this new thing is developing. So there is this level of work, this level of movement, this level of action. Okay, and that's what the Five of Wands is. It's telling you, hey, it's not easy, it is a challenge, but it's a challenge worth doing, and you will overcome as long as you continue to move forward. Persevere. Further clarification. Yeah, my goodness. Same thing. The Four of Cups. This is, these other cups are no longer satisfying. They can't satisfy you anymore. They cannot support what's coming, what's developing, what is required for this next expansion and growth in your life. And you're wondering, okay, will all your efforts work out? Is this cup right here that you're holding that is needed to be filled, that with what you desire, will it be filled? The universe comes in to bring in what is required, what is needed for your satisfaction for the next phases of things right there in that cup that he's holding in the middle there. Okay, so it will come. That's what the universe is doing. But you also are encouraged to do your part. Okay, with the Five of Wands. Don't just sit around and wait and do mundane things or whatever. Clearly, you're being asked to continue the momentum. Okay, if you haven't started momentum yet, or this is just recently starting for you, um, this is that advice. Like, hey, you know what to do. This is what's happening. You have to take action now. Move forward. Okay. Further clarification. Yeah. Again with that. Again with that movement and doing it. Did you see all these wands energy up in here? This is action. Okay. The Nine of Wands is literally saying that diligence, that perseverance, that commitment to the finish line. Okay, the Nine of Wands is someone who is literally right there, right next to the Ten of Wands. It's all like the drudgery, the toil, and what you have to go through, the experience, all the kind of. It's almost at an end in this particular aspect. You're almost to the finish line, but these things are required. So whatever is in your life right now that you need to address because of all these shifts and changes for your money and career, you're being encouraged. Keep moving forward. It's like it's saying it like over and over and over. Okay, so you're almost there. So if you thought is like how long is this gonna take? It's not gonna take that long or as long as you might feel. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, but there is a level of once you're busy doing what you need to do, the time is just going to go by, is what I'm hearing. But if you procrastinate, if you don't take things to a certain extent seriously enough and feel like it's just going to blow over in certain respects, or or some of you wanting to reuse something or quote unquote being cheap or something, it might be a bit longer and that more complicated, and the universe is trying to help you to don't complicate something that's so simple that literally just requires you to do what you need to do, what you know you should be doing, so the universe can handle the rest. Further insight into this line. Yeah, see, unexpected income. You will, there is, if you even thought about certain financial aspects towards this new development of things, this transition of things, once you do what is required, you will get those particular resources, social connections, networking, finances, that promotion that some of you, if it's a loan, you will get that when it comes to the legal aspects of whatever this is that some of you may be going through with a contract being concluded and then you getting what's due to you and actually getting it in a timely manner, whatever the situation is for you, that investment coming through, that collaboration, maybe in both parties coming together, like discovering more income in some capacity, whatever, but you will be getting what is required. See, you're so close. Okay, or you will be so close to the aspect. And I sense a lot of this is within the time frame of this reading, so I sense it's not spilling over too much into the next month to come or whatever. So there's a lot of things that are requiring your attention now, okay? To afford this opportunity of this unexpected income to come into place. Remember when we said about the Moon card right here, take each step and things are going to be revealed. Things are going to come. But things cannot come if the step has not been satisfied. You understand? So keep moving forward, okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, there you go. The Three of Wands. Hold on for a sec. Again, with the Wands energy. Hold on, I need to drink some coffee. Okay. So again, with the Wands energy, the Wands energy is someone who's already prepared. They are ready. Their bags are packed. Okay, they've done everything that was required, that they needed to do for this journey. For their ships coming in, the ships are docking. They're getting ready to board and then set the direction and expand their world. This is literally expanding your life, and this is expanding your money and career understanding and your livelihood and whatever have you. You see that? That's basically the finish line. So it's like all of this right here, you really getting ready, okay? Because like we said, the momentum is happening and the universe is trying to get you ready so that you can embark on this new journey, okay, with you, your loved one, or your business partnership, or whatever the situation is, okay? It is preparing you, and it's letting you know, hey, the finish line in certain respects is right there, okay? You have to be ready though, okay? So don't mind if you don't see certain evidence, all of everything answered in one go. Step by step, and you're going to get there, okay? Further clarification. Yeah, my goodness. The Queen of Swords. This is someone who is making sure that everything is prepared for the boat trip, and or that's the analogy. It doesn't have to be a literal boat. This is really you expanding, going into the next journey. Some of you could be traveling and relocating and stuff like that, which is a lot to have to do up in here. That's with business, that's with office space, that's with probably houses, that's with stage or something. You could be traveling, or whatever the situation is for you. Yes, it could literally be that. But the Queen of Swords, further, what's the word I normally use? Clarifying, yeah. The Queen of Swords coming in further clarifying this is that she's making sure that everything is ready, prepared, the documents are signed, sealed, approved. If there's any minor things that she needs to deal with, she'll handle it, no problem. She's scrutinizing everything. She's making sure that the truth is there, everything is efficient, everything is, in their proper place, in proper order. Okay, there is no room for error. She's making sure everything is fair, just, and sound. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, there we go. The Eight of Pentacles. This is you now being able to further take, even things that you wanted to do. Now they become options. Now you get to really focus even more so on what really brings you that next level of peace and happiness. You're going to be engaging even more so into what you really want to be doing and active in, okay? Because certain aspects over here, you may have not wanted to do certain things per se, but it was required, okay, to set you up over here for you to be doing what you want to do, to be involved in more of the exciting things that you find more defines you, like what you really, really want to do. And this is you now working further, now having the opportunity to work on those money and finance and business and career and all this kind of stuff, and further establishing yourself and bringing yourself resources or services to market to really expand your world. This is highly profitable. Someone who's highly dedicated. You might work a little bit too much is what's coming through, but that's all well and good for right now is what I'm hearing. But this is really, finally, you're like, all of this is showing worth it. Like you have the investment to really move forward now into the type of business and engagement that you want to do. You have the partnership now. You're really happy and busy in the movement. You have that for some of you, if it's a relationship, you're coming together and you're really working through what is profitable for the family development or whatever have you. Whatever the situation is, this is you finally profiting and further bringing things into the forefront to further expand in a very profitable and abundant way. Okay, being very busy in what would really even more so excite you to get up and make that money. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. And this is you setting yourself up for this option in your life, for the next expansion, for this next freedom in your life. But you have to go through this. Okay, and a lot of it is happening in the time frame of this reading. Further insight into this line, yeah, there you go, main male. Okay, it doesn't have to be male, but this is you finally getting to focus on what you really, really, really want to do in certain respects. Not to say that you're not doing necessarily what you want to do per se, but it's evolving, it's becoming more. But also there's these many other intricacies that are required now for you to just adjust, change, adapt, update, reinvent whatever the situation is for you over here. Okay, because of this new push or system that's coming into your life. Okay, could be that the new relationship, that business partner, that merger, whatever the situation is, that offer, whatever the situation is. Okay, and this is the advice for you to succeed. Okay, so Pisces, we're going to go into your extended. The extended will be on my Patreon page in the Lotus Tier membership. I hope to see you there. You'll have the clarifiers, you'll have the insight, you'll have the angel messages for each row. Please rewind back, cross-reference for each row, see what was said as it relates to the extended message. And hope to see you there. Bye. Okay, Pisces, we're going to get into your extended message right now. I see what the time is now. It's now 28 minutes. I really do need to hurry this up just because of the technologies, like I said. So please bear with me. I do apologize, but we have to really get through this. Let's see what's happening here. And we have the Star card. Of course, there's a wish coming through clearly, especially with the Lovers card. I mean, that's like something's happening, So the star card is like those dreams coming into reality, this renewal of faith and strength and perseverance and all that you are coming through, preparing you, giving you the fortitude in which to move forward into this new life. And the star card is really, making those dreams reality. So if it is a proposal and you're going to, like, a wedding being established, or family being established, or this business partnership being established, or this opportunity of investment, or whatever the situation is, this moving in together, this finding a home together, this finding a new office space together, whatever the situation is for you, this is a dream come true. Okay, so it's finally happening. Okay, but that means that the old foundations, like we have with the Tower card, the old foundations need to go away because it cannot support the new things that are coming in. Okay, this new dream, this wish fulfillment. Okay, further clarification, yeah, there you go. The 10 of Pentacles, this major abundance in your life. This is setting up things now for the long term in your life, the long term success. This is having like resources and finances for your children, your children's children. It's like that long term energy, this long term stability of success of people in your life, business relationships, family relationships, social relationship, whatever the situation is for you. But this is a major success that is developing in your life right now. Okay, and that it requires this new foundation to support all this. The universe just repeating that same thing. For the clarification, yeah, oh my gosh, the universe again repeating the same exact thing. And to save on time, I'm just going to refer you, please cross-reference, rewind back, see what was said. See, Page of Swords in the same row, Page of Swords in the same row. This is new ground. This is new terrain. You're going to be able to exercise your whimsy, your creativity, your logical stance, your practicalities, learning and implementing what is required. Like this is that start. This is what you wanted. Okay. This is the next stage of your development of your life and your money and career. Okay. And whatever aspects we spoke about. Okay. Rewind back, see what was said. It's absolutely incredible. The universe just saying again, it meant what it said. Please consider the advice. Okay, further insight into that line. Yeah, there you go. The Lovers. I mean, Pisces. I don't even know how much more clear I can make this. Okay, because you had the Lovers. See the Lovers right there, and you have the Lovers again. Rewind back, cross reference, see what was said. You have the Page of Swords, and you have the Page of Swords in this line again right here. The universe literally saying, there in these understandings, the universe is literally saying, listen, this is what's happening now. This is the advice that you're given towards your greatest good. It's up to you to consider it, okay, if you want to heed it or not, okay. And there's nothing else that can be said. Like the message is what the message is, okay. And certain respects, even when it comes to the extended, sometimes the extended gives a more in-depth understanding or expanded understanding. But right now, this entire reading has been very straightforward. So I'm not surprised you have multiple cards thus far that's saying the same thing on the same line, because that's what you need to hear right now. Okay, this is just bringing more importance into the message. Okay, the universe asking you to heed it. The Lovers. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I do apologize. Pisces, like I told you, my technologies are there's an issue I'm working through. And anyway, I'm glad I caught that because I didn't want to keep talking and it not recording. But notice the Hierophant came out right here. And the Hierophant is basically the same as this courthouse energy that's happening right here. It's from a different deck, okay? It's the same. The contract the offer, making sure the fine line, the print and everything is, the signatures are where it's supposed to be, the agreements, it's going through all that, dealing with varying different people for some of you, different understandings of individuals or processes. It's really getting what you want. Okay, whether that's leaving contract, entering a new contract, getting that. Some of you are prenup understanding. Some of you, it's that real estate or certification or whatever, this offer, this collaboration, whatever. This is the contract. This is the new understanding. Like focus on that, what we spoke about. Please cross-reference, rewind back to what was said. Further clarification, yeah. The Nine of Swords. There. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Swords coming through. It's that kind of like you allowing sometimes these unsubstantiated stressors or fears or worries to sometimes get you off kilter. Those are not going to happen if you, especially when you focus on what you need to do. Okay, sometimes the Nine of Swords, like the worst that can happen, it's not going to happen. It's just you being paranoid for no apparent reason, just because the whole thing is new. It's new terrain, it's new ground. You're entering this new place, this new with new people, or this new relationship, or whatever the situation is. It can be scary sometimes. You could always sometimes think the worst, but that's not, don't psych yourself out. It's not going to happen like that. Okay. Things are happening for your favor. Okay. You just need to do what you need to do. And again, the moon energy down here was saying that's like similar things in certain respects. Just take one step forward. One step at a time is what I'm trying to say. Okay. It's literally working on your favor, especially with you heeding and following the advice. Further clarification. There you go. The Seven of Wands. You have a support structure here, even those the family member or significant other or that business partnership, whatever. You're gonna hear varying advice or opinions from many other people, but ultimately you have to make the decision that's right for you in this in this understanding, especially with that contract and that agreement that's being laid out here, even if it's the discussion with your significant other or others or whatever situation. Okay, so if you remain true to yourself, like we spoke about even over there, things are going to work out, and it's being guided to work out. Okay, it seems like the only thing that can really get in your way here is you getting in your way. Okay, so don't get in your own way. Okay, further insight into this line, and we have despair. Again, with the Nine of Swords energy, you don't need to fear. That is what the advice is trying to help you avoid, you getting into your own way. Okay, things are literally working out. Heed the understanding, and you'll be just fine. You don't need to like freak yourself out or psych yourself out on what coulda, shoulda, woulda. What if this happens if you don't do this, or what if this happens? What if well, nothing. Like you might be worse off if you don't do something. So you have to move forward, because this tower, this change, it is happening. Okay, so since it's happening anyway, you should just move forward in action in your favor. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see Tower energy again. I just finished saying that. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. You have the Tower energy over here as well. Okay, and the Tower energy coming up again, especially in this particular area right here. We're going back to see what was said, because there's a lot of action, movement forward, perseverance right here. This change is happening, and for you to overcome, for you to not feel despair, for you to not feel the Nine of Swords, you have to be proactive. You have to be taking the initiative. You have to move forward. You have to heed the advice, the negotiations with the contract. The wish fulfillment is coming through. It's like you say, oh, you're actually getting approved. Oh my God, it actually came through. Oh, you actually said yes. Yes, they actually said it. Okay, so now what? Like how are we going to move forward in this? How are we going to do it? Take the steps one. You don't know how everything's going to go, but you're being heated to take the steps that are required. Okay, you're also being supported that your wish fulfillments are coming true, but you have to move. You have to literally step forward. Okay, and receiving all these blessings that's happening. It takes a level of work, perseverance, commitment, but it'll all be worth it in the end. And this change is happening. Like I told you, I feel like this certain outside force in certain respects, this change has to happen. Okay, it's happening. The Tower energy and the universe is just getting you prepared. Further clarification. Yeah, there you go. The Knight of Swords moves swiftly. The grounds are being made very clear for you. Okay, the Knight of Swords, that swift motion. He knows the destination. Nothing is in his way. It only requires you getting on that bike and moving forward, okay, and not slowing down. Remember when we told you over here on this line, we're back to see what was said. Just keep moving. Don't stop, okay? It's a level of perseverance, okay? Further clarification. Yeah, there you go. Now you have the King of Swords. Especially when you get moving and you get that unexpected income, things become more clear. Even more so. Okay, the King of Swords, he's delegating how now he has all the resources and so many connections and social understandings, the contracts, he has the commitments, he has the plan of action, the strategy, dictating how the kingdom's going to go. It's going to be, with the King of Swords, things are going to be operating so smoothly, so efficiently, so abundantly. It's going to be expanding in the best possible ways, a lot of creativity, a lot of growth. and being able to navigate many different circles very smoothly, many different people of high authority. This is someone who's confident in their capabilities, their craft, their mentality, their intelligence, their wisdom. It's going to get smooth and easy for you, okay? But you have to literally move. You have to literally take that action. You have to literally just do it, okay? Your kingdom is going to get that next level of stability with the King of Swords, and things are going to be expanding in the best possible way, okay? Especially with how you've envisioned. Further insight to that line. There you go, wealthy man. Oh my gosh. Like, do we need to keep repeating? Because literally every line, even with the extended Pisces, it's repeating, okay? It's repeating. You see? What's happening? Look, unexpected income, wealthy man. Okay? It's repeating the whole thing. Okay? The universe said it meant what it said. Please heed the advice. So let's see what's happening over here. Yep, there you go. 10 of Cups, especially with the 3 of Wands there. And it's that wishful, again, 10 of Cups. It's, again, very similar energy to the 10 of Pentacles. But it's like, you don't even have to worry about the practicality anymore. If you want to start a family, whatever, you don't have to worry about if the bill's going to be paid, if you're going to have enough to support a family, if you're going to have enough to support the business, if you're going to have enough. No, you will have enough, more than enough. Okay, this is long-term stability. This is being able to nurture a family, nurture a relationship, nurture a business. You don't have to worry about those practicalities. You could just live and develop the lifestyle that you want. This is complete bliss and happiness in your world. Further clarification, yeah, the 2 of Wands. The old life is going away. You're taking this new path, and it's going to make all the difference. Further clarification, yeah, again, 2 of Swords. You didn't listen to the naysayers and whatever, or try to make people doubt yourself, whatever. You listened to your intuition, and it's brought you to this new path, and it's made all the difference. Okay, I mean, my goodness, it's like, what else could possibly be said there? Oh my gosh, Pisces. Further insight into this line. Yeah, again, Thief. And we had something almost similar in certain respects. When you get, because I was thinking about what you might be thinking, sometimes those fears that you have here. When you get to this wealth and this abundance that's coming up, when people see that things are doing good, please continue to use your discernment, especially with that 2 of Swords energy right there. Someone might be trying to speak into your ear and trying to manipulate a situation because of your success. Use your discernment so that people don't take advantage of your hard work, your dedication, this commitment in your family, whatever the situation is, your business commitment, whatever it is, so that they do not take advantage of you and your greatness, okay? So just beware that when it comes to success, sometimes we have some people who may try to take advantage of you. Beware of that. Use your discernment. Let's see with the angel message. Remain positive, literally right here. Excellent. Over here, and we have communicate clearly, especially with all the contracts and everything that's happening here. Of course, makes perfect sense in this line over here. And we have ask for help from others, especially how to navigate these things. And that's what you're going to be doing anyway. It's going to be happening very well, and you're going to make the best decisions. Over here, and we have abundance. I mean, do we, Pisces, do you see the message? Okay, abundance with all of the positive, like the wish fulfillment, all the kind of stuff, the expansion happening right here. Just remember, when it comes to success, some people may want to try to take advantage of you. Beware of that. Okay, but abundance. You see this? The universe is trying to tell you something. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I really hope the reading was beneficial, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.